Welcome to the If Podcast, the show where you wouldn't want to be doing anything else.
Well, we're going to be answering the internet's most pressing questions that you can't.
I'm your host, Seth.
And I'm your co-host, Jacob. And what if extra lives were a thing in the real world? How would you get them?
This is a good one. I mean, I'm not sure. Well, like, in video games, it's always like finding a secret area, or like hitting a block that you wouldn't normally.
Yeah, but in the thing, like, it's way easier to die in video games than it is in, like, real life.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Or do you think we're just way more cautious because real life we can't respawn?
Ooh, good point. I guess I usually am not, like, jumping over spike pits in real life.
Yeah, like, if I was in Mario, I'd simply just, like, not go through that fucking...
So you're implying that, like, extra lives in the real world should be, like, way easier to get?
Or this almost the exact same as video games. Like, ooh.
Like, I do have to go over a spike pit to get an extra life.
Or, like, you know how in video games, like, every 100 coins or whatever, you get an extra life? Like, boom, real life. Like
every $100 you get extra life.
I was going to say 1,000.
Okay, like, fuck, that would be so nice.
But it costs $1,000 for that life. Like, you lose that money.
You need to pay for it, actually.
Yeah, so Jeff Bezos is, like, immortal.
Well, I mean, fuck, I would feel immortal because I've had a lot more money than that at certain points in my life.
Imagine if it wasn't even money, like, we were just, like, pissed. Like, do you know that, like, 1% of the population has 99% of the extra lives?
This would be a huge political question right now.
Oh
okay, I'm
God,
just saying that, like, what if... Okay, but wait. So it would be, like, the rarest thing you could get, right? So you have to go to some hick town to find an extra life.
No. I'm thinking, like, Mount Everest.
Fuck that. I'm going to waste my one true life there.
Oh my God. So if you die and you, like, come back, like, you're on, like, oh my God, we can call it, like, second lifers.
Oh, do you think insurance companies would offer, like, second lives?
Well, I think they'd literally find the extra life next to the spike pit, like, make it a freaking building, and then, like, charge you entry.
Imagine a fucking, like, auction for, like, a second life.
Dude, that'd be nutty. And of course, like, this is the thing. How common are these?
$20.
Are there like a finite limit of extra lives?
No, $20 for one.
They respawn, basically.
There's going to be corporations that have exclusive rights over the extra life farms.
Dude, this would make assassinations almost obsolete.
Well, unless you prevent them from getting extra lives.
Well, no. You would have to find a way to kill them over and over and over without them being able to get extra lives.
Okay, how long does respawn take?
Dude, I imagine it's instant. Like, you would have died, but you just didn't.
So if you get anybody in a private area, you could just stab them like 20 times and get rid of all their lives.
They have to bleed out first, though.
Okay, so stab in the neck. 1, 2, dead. Stab in the neck again. 1, 2, dead. Stab in the neck.
But this is the thing. Like, how long would that realistically take without A, them fighting back, and B, no one else seeing? Like, this, again, like, murders would have to be so planned. Also, like, murdering someone without them dying would not be that bad of an offense.
That's true. Like, it's like, okay, well, you did murder your wife, but she did have 19 more lives, and you knew that, and you did not murder her after the first live went out. So, like, you have to do some community service.
Yeah, like manslaughter is no longer, like, a punishable by death. Oh my God, the death penalty.
You just get, like, a little ticket in the mail. It's just like, it's like, fuck, I got, like, $50 I gotta pay now.
Dude, think about it, though. The death penalty, it'd be useless. You would need, like, the extended death penalty. The real death penalty.
There's death penalty plus. Brought to you by the people who brought you death penalty. We have death penalty plus, where all of the lives will be extinguished.
You would be able to do a lot more extreme sports. There'd be a lot. Oh my God. You know what? Like, there'd be so much less safety precautions in, like, factories and stuff, too. Because
like OSHA is just out the window at this point.
Why would you need safety precautions if someone dies? They just get like, you have to pay them a little bit of money because I messed with their shift that day.
I love how immediately we go into this question and it's like, oh, inflation is affecting lives now.
Yeah, like, well, like, honest to God, if like extra lives are this commodity, then of course in a capitalist society we're gonna monetize it and
like,
abuse it.
So and like obviously they're going to be mass producing lives.
Oh
right?
my God, and socialist countries are gonna be like, we should all get an even amount of lives, so we're all at the same level.
I mean, the way that we are making lives sound right now, like lives are basically worthless, so everybody's going to already have infinite lives.
Well, that makes like, oh my God, but like, what is this even like? Like, what if you die of old age and you just come immediately back
as your old age self?
Well,
you have like 80 or heart attacks in a row.
Like, imagine, like, eventually, like, I guess it would give you more time to like get to a hospital and get the help you need. But like, I mean, you could like, what if like, is this like assuming that the parts come back as they were when they broke or brand new? Because like fucking, what if you like have a heart attack and like the operating room just removes your heart and a new one pops back in?
That would kind of suck.
Or, oh my God, no. There'd be no need for any organ transplants.
Oh my God, imagine, okay, oh man, I'm just imagining how to monetize having infinite lives right now. I'm like, yo, I'm going to sell you 80 hearts.
No, literally, you like, again, we like, as a society, everyone would be able to get an organ transplant whenever it's about to break. But could you even perform it? Or when you took it out? Well, I guess they wouldn't die though.
You take it out, they would fucking die, but then immediately come back with a new heart, I would hope.
No, I'm talking about the person who's getting the transplant.
Oh yeah, so there wouldn't even be a purpose for having a fucking... Never mind. I guess there wouldn't be a purpose for having a transplant because they would die of like organ failure, and then they just get a new one.
Well, again, are we assuming that they're getting a new one, or is it like this like prolonged death? Or like if your kidney fails and you're gonna die, like you just die and then come back and it's before like your kidney failed. And
well,
then it fails
okay,
immediately.
we have to stop here for a second and think, because we have to look at the question. It says, if extra lives were a thing in the real world, how would you get them? And I guess we decided through the capitalist market.
Yep, through the good
old answered. Yep, the fucking
tried and true method of capitalism.
I would go to the grocery store. I could get an extra life there. Anyways,
yeah, I'd Amazon Prime my extra lives.
What animal would be way better if it was covered in scales?
Scales?
What animal wouldn't be better in scales?
Snakes.
Well, okay, like double scales.
No, I was just making a joke because snakes have scales.
Yeah, I know, but like double scales.
Do we know let's talk about like the animal scales, or are we talking about like scales of weighing things? I think they're spelled differently.
Oh my God. Are they spelled differently?
Well, like let's get two answers. One that would be the animal that would benefit the most.
They are spelled the
scales.
same. Okay. Nope. I'm assuming either or. So I want a snake covered in like weight scales.
You just step on
this
it.
Thing is
like,
fucking.
it's like
this thing is like 200 invincible. Pounds. This thing's fucking invincible.
Yeah, well, okay. Let's see. What would be the animal that would benefit the most from being covered in like the animal version of scales?
Oh, I mean, any apex predator.
Oh yeah, dude, like a jaguar.
Yeah, imagine like a lion coming up to you, but now he's covered in scales. You're double fucked,
dude. That's like the cobra snakes from Fallout. Or I don't. I was a nothing sentence. I'm sorry. I meant the wolf, like the coyote cobras.
All right, still don't know what you're talking about. Either way, any mammal in scales would be amazing.
Yeah. Oh, humans.
The penguin.
Lizard people.
Why did you say the most obvious answer that I did not even think of?
I mean, literally, there's already lizard people out there. So, like, now we just got people out in the open with scales, so.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I wish I had scales.
Me pulling back. Dude, but let's look at the downside.
Okay, let's be real. Any animal who doesn't have scales would be better off with scales unless they need to fly.
No. Literally, this is the thing. Like, I'm sorry I'm changing the subject a little bit. If there were lizard people, why have we never seen like a person's like shedded skin? Because if you have scales, you shed. So there'd be like
probably should have shown somebody that.
Right? Like there'd be people. There'd be physical evidence left behind. There's no way they're keeping up that well of appearances.
Well, okay, if I'm a sentient lizard man, I'm pretty sure I could shed and like shove my like weird skin thing into like a garbage bag and throw it away and not anybody knows.
Okay, but literally like there's people who go through like celebrities' garbage cans to like find stuff. Like, do you really think that they're going to be this like weird, you know, like exoskeleton they find, like shedded skin, like the celebrity's perfectly like white skin because they're a lizard and not be like, wow, this is weird. That would also imply that like every lizard person then needs like a lizard skin disposal service or like machine. And there's no way they could hide the existence of that for that long.
I'm pretty sure that they could. Like, I mean, it's only once a month that you would shed.
But, this is like lizard people from they probably had to evolve alongside us. They didn't like appear just in the 21st century. That means throughout all human history, like no one's ever found or even written about a shedded lizard person skin.
Seth, okay, listen. So we know that lizard people exist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So clearly somebody has found one of these skins at some point.
I mean, you know, that's probably true.
Anyways,
you got me beat on that one.
Next question.
Also, wait. Last thing. Elephants would be really cool with scales.
Oh, hippos, they would be unstoppable.
Ooh, and they wouldn't need to like soak in mud to cool down.
Yeah, they would have scales that would like reflect sunlight. Man, these fucking hippos will be crazy.
Scale.
Okay, if you could be the CEO of any company, what company would you choose?
Ooh. This is a hard one.
We have a lot of companies that are very powerful.
Valve.
What? Really? Why?
Yeah. Because
do you want Fallout? Jesus. Do you want like Half-Life 3 that bad?
No, but just knowing that I would be in control of it.
You would put off why do I keep saying Fallout? You would put off Half-Life for longer.
Or I'd release a like VR exclusive game called Half-Life Alyx that completely changes the story of 2, so I have like a good setup for 3.
I would choose Amazon.
Just to be like the richest man in the world.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you do that?
What if you choose it though, and they like totally use you as a scapegoat, and like you instantly get hit with all the lawsuits?
Well, then then I have the entire net worth of Amazon to back me up, so I'm cool.
Yeah, you're right. But you're just the CEO. Is like Jeff Bezos even the CEO anymore, or is he just like? I don't think
you're
so.
Right. We don't have majority share. Oh
no,
shit.
You're just the CEO. Like,
so we're just responsible for this huge company.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna choose like.
Okay, yeah,
then.
Yeah. I was about to say, what's like the smallest company around us?
I was gonna say maybe the Gap.
Yeah, the Gap. Okay. Seth gets
Forever
the Gap.
21.
Who owns Gervasi?
I have no idea.
Yeah, like that's gonna be it. I'm going to
that one lawyer dude.
Yep. And I'm the CEO of that company now.
Okay. And that's pretty good. I think that's solved. Boom.
Guys, please don't be a CEO of any company that you think that like you don't have majority share in. That's terrifying.
Oh my god, 100%. Like I feel like being a CEO, if I'm not like 100% owner.
If I went with my first answer, I probably would have shot myself by the end of this question.
Dude, you have bankrupted him. You would be fired.
Well, that may be intentional.
You're right. Ooh, yeah, you could destroy any company you wanted.
Okay, we're moving on either way.
Yeah.
What 2 animals would you like to switch the sounds they make?
Ooh,
a cat and a spider.
What sound do spiders make?
Exactly. So cats. So imagine this: cats are so silent, and they make literally no noises. They're just kind of walking around, and then all spiders are always like meow.
Yeah, like in your room, like 3 a.m. meow, and you're like, oh fuck, there's a spider in here. Okay. I think this is a one I could answer. I'm thinking, ooh, like what'd be really funny? What'd be like really funny? Probably a bird, like a blue jay and an elephant.
So, do elephants make? Oh, they
Elephants
do
go
make
tweet,
noises.
tweet, 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 and blue jays go. Brrr, brrr.
That'd be really annoying.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, any two animals, even like extinct animals.
Oh no, I don't like where this is going.
T-Rex and ants.
See, I'm not excited about this because now
Wait,
T-Rexes are going to go extinct real quick because they can't roar anymore.
Well, it would be so loud. Every anthill would be so loud.
All right, anthills are fucking everywhere though.
Yeah, and now all ants sound like T-Rexes, so deal with it.
So we would like as humanity just have this like necessity to extinguish ants.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, that was a weak one. I didn't like that one.
What do you feel like grows on trees? What do you want to grow on trees?
What do I want? Anything?
Yeah, it says, "What do you wish grows on trees?"
I wish Wi-Fi grew on trees. God, I hate those people. If you're one of those people listening to this podcast, I love you. Actually, I don't hate you. But if you're not listening to this podcast, dude, I hate you so much.
I don't know, like Wi-Fi growing on trees is kind of chill. Like, I don't know.
Kind of chill?
Like
Kind of chill?
Yeah, I mean, like, why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just like that. It's just such a generic response. It's like a meme. It's like a boomer meme response.
Well, okay, you gotta think. Like, anything that grows on trees is immediately going to be distinguished in value.
Well, and they're never going to plant the fruit-bearing trees in cities regardless, so...
Well, okay, but it's like, shit. So, like, are we assuming that these trees are, like, pretty widespread?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for all intents and purposes, the tree in my backyard, it could have whatever we wish were on it.
Yeah, probably. I bet there'd be probably a climate that it thrives in. Like, oranges and lemons are good, like citruses, like California and sunny areas.
Right. So, okay.
Where apples are more temperate.
So what item could we have grow on trees that would be like kind of reasonable?
I'm thinking
Wi-Fi.
You took the words out of my mouth, man.
I don't know if it's just one specific species of tree. That makes sense.
I'm thinking copper piping.
That's horrifying.
Just like a huge ass copper.
Like not just copper, but copper wiring.
I said piping.
I mean, sure.
Because that's what everyone steals from construction sites. So if we just let it grow on trees, buildings will be built faster.
Ooh, okay. Here's the question, Seth. What do we think what product do we want devalued the most in the world?
Ooh, dude. Okay, but here's the thing. If we said
wait, Seth, other trees.
Isn't that also that's kind of how all trees work though, right?
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking gold.
Why do we want the economy of multiple countries to crash then? Oil. Oh, bro, let's take down OPEC. Oil now grows on trees.
Oil trees is so
Fuck
funny.
you, Saudi Arabia. Fuck you, Russia. Fuck you, Syria, Iraq. I don't care.
Canada. I know you got oil.
So do we, but still. We're not in OPEC, so it's different.
Oil really would do it. What if it was what if we just said
So basically we're like, what can we grow on trees to crash the global market fast as possible?
Or what would cause what would cause the most damage? If it was just fire.
I feel like all the fire trees would burn too fast before they could reproduce.
Okay, Jacob, hear me out, right? Hope.
Wow. You just painted a really nice looking society right there.
Ooh, or if we're doing concepts, terror. terror tree. If you go near it, you're just like filled with immense dread and anxiety.
I would love to have like just a circle of terror trees in my yard.
You would never be able to leave.
Yeah, but like nobody would be able to come in either. I'd be safe. Finally.
Okay. What's like a maybe even like a large thing that'd be like unconventional? Like what if
Can I do it like greed? Does greed grow on trees?
Dude, that already grows on trees.
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know. Just imagine like my neighbor comes outside and he's like, oh man, I fucking just want money right now. And immediately goes back inside.
PS2s is my final answer. But one of the most best
I want
consoles.
more trees to grow on trees.
Okay, like little tiny trees, like almost like broccoli.
No, seeds.
Oh, like just tree seeds.
Yeah.
So pine cones? Or acorns?
No.
Or those little like flying things that like fall down the ground and spin? Those are badass.
Yes, those, yes.
Dude, can we talk about the fact that like, how do trees know that's better?
How do they know we're going to play with those as children?
Dude, like, ever seen the flowers that look like birds?
All right. No, but we have another question.
No. We gotta talk about this for a minute, dude. How do the flowers know what birds look like?
Wait, what?
So if a flower grows in the shape of a bird and it looks like a bird, how did that flower know what a bird looks like?
Do you actually want to get into this?
Oh, I mean, if you really want to. Maybe like the shorthand version.
Basically, the flowers that don't look like a bird die because they don't look like a bird, and that bird won't try to fuck it.
You know what? Okay, that's so simple that I feel like an idiot for not knowing that.
Anyways, if you were a dictator of a small country, what crazy dictator things would you do?
Universal basic income.
That's fucking insane.
It's literally nutty, dude.
I think that I would want to make like some kind of temple.
Okay.
Because wait. So where am I in the universe? Because I imagine I'd be like in Central America.
I mean, most like dictator-run countries are like in that region.
I would. This is really hard.
I mean, do you want me to go with mine? Here's what crazy dictator thing. Intelligence-based caste system.
Okay,
right?
I'm listening.
Smart people are the politicians. Dumb people, do dumb people jobs. But also with universal basic income. We're not going to talk for this podcast? You're just thinking? This is the thinking section?
A little bit. I'm like, well, I mean.
All right, everyone at home. We're going to do a thinking section. Just everyone just be quiet.
I want everybody's opinion. Yeah, I want everybody's opinions on this real quick.
This is the part of the podcast where you as the viewer get to like insert yourself in. So either edit yourself in.
Seth. This is the thinking portion.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I think that's stupid.
Yeah, like 8 people just tuned out right there.
Okay, but it says what crazy dictator things we do. I think that's pretty rational.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Ooh. All the currency, chocolate gold coins.
No.
That's crazy though.
Yeah, but like, I wouldn't do that as a dictator. Who would do that as a dictator?
Ooh.
It's to be rational.
Set up a matriarchy.
I would selectively breed chickens.
Okay, I was like, be very careful where you're going with this.
To be able to breed in a Central American country, right? Mm-hmm. But I would kind of go forward from that. Because this is so obvious. Why hasn't any other dictator thought of this? Then make them be bigger.
Haven't we already been doing that with chickens?
Yeah, exactly. And like, if I'm a dictator, why can't I do that so much more effectively than every other dictator?
Okay, because like I feel like that at a certain point, the chicken's body gets so big it can't maintain its own weight.
Oh my god! Then we'll fucking like have to move them by ourselves.
So you want to create like a race of chickens that is immobile, that produces really fatty meat because they can't move.
Yes.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Did I mention I kind of hate chicken meat, so I didn't really want it to be a thing anyway?
You want to kill all the chickens. Okay, I mean, a tuna-based society. Chicken of the sea.
Seth, can we restart? I feel like we just are not on a good vibe right now. I feel like these were not good questions.
I think we've answered all of them fantastically.
If everyone was mentally incapable of lying, how would that change the world?
Oh my God. Like, so much.
Well, yeah, like literally, like politics would cease to be a thing.
Yeah, because you couldn't lie. I mean, literally, wouldn't kind of religion cease to be a thing in a lot of cases?
Whoa, Seth, that's too controversial.
Whoa,
I would cease to be a thing.
Not like saying like they're lying about it, but like if you couldn't lie and must know things 100% for certain,
Well, if they actually believed it, that's not lying.
But fair. Well, it would either make or break every religion. Because
every head of every religion just like backs down immediately, being like, "Well, can't do this anymore."
Well, or even like, let's say this has been a thing throughout the entirety of human history.
Well, it's not.
Like,
it's just now.
Oh, it's just now. Oh, well then.
Yeah, how it changed the world.
Yeah, people would actually believe it. Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, I think some of them would be right too. In some regards.
Imagine the kind of questions people would actually ask each other after that.
Oh my god, dude. There'd be like, you couldn't be like, if you were a bad person, there'd be no holding back.
Okay, the court system, way easier to deal with.
Oh my, you would never need a jury.
You would literally go in and it would be like, did you do this crime? And they'd either be like, yes, or I plead the fifth. And if you plead the fifth, then you're dead.
Do you know there's a movie about this concept?
Yes, you've mentioned to me before.
Yeah, Ricky Gervais does it. I think it's called like the truth of lying, or like the truth of lying, or the act of lying, something weird like that. And literally, he's the first person in history to ever like lie.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you mentioned that one.
Mm-hmm.
But like, that's the thing, is that like, but if everyone is incapable of lying, it's like, it's either you tell the truth or you're or like you don't say anything.
Ooh, oh my God, though. That's the thing, though. Like, you would have to set up a way where, like, you weren't the legal system weren't allowed to talk until, because, like, if you chose not to talk, you would just instantly be like, oh, well, he's guilty.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
But what if someone just wants to maintain that privacy?
Well, then we could just, like, you wouldn't even have to ask about, like, any specifics. You'd be like, did you do this crime? And they'd be like, yes. Or they would be like, I plead the fifth.
You're right. Or no.
Yes.
Ooh, but, like, could you kind of, like, do you think that people could get around it? Like, it's all about wording? Like,
all right. Okay. Like, role play right now.
Did you kill this man on December 25th, 2022? And they're like,
what day?
No. December 25th?
No.
Exactly. Like,
okay. No, wait. No, this will be fun. Okay. We have to have a situation right now.
December 26th.
Crime is committed. Okay.
Yes or no for killing that person December 26th?
No.
Did you kill that person?
Did I?
Did you kill that person? Do you know the person who killed that person?
Yes.
Is that person who killed that person you?
It could be.
It's so obviously you, though.
Not beyond a reasonable doubt.
Oh, we could also just ask every other person alive the same question, and if they all answer no, then you're guilty.
So every single fucking like jury duty would be way more widespread.
Yeah, it's like jury duty. Actually, all court cases happen once a month where everyone has mandatory jury duty and everyone must answer the one question unanimously. And it's just looking for the one person who says yes.
You know, I feel like I would put down crimes a lot, though.
Dude, literally.
Wait, let's try that again now. Okay. I feel like I didn't do this. Okay. So let's imagine I murdered somebody. You don't know when. You don't know where. You know they murdered somebody now. Let's go.
Have you ever taken someone's life?
Define taken.
Ended it.
Define ended.
Killed.
Depending on how you define that, maybe.
Were you at your house on the night of the murder?
What murder?
He's good. He's good, guys. The murder of Jimmy.
It's just such a tragedy that Jimmy ended up dying.
Is that a lie?
It's a tragedy, isn't it? Are you implying that it wasn't a tragedy that Jimmy died?
Yes.
Wait, okay. Was Jimmy like a good person?
No.
Shit. Okay. In that case.
Wait, no, I'm answering as the lawyer. We can't lie.
So, in that case, then, like, well...
Jimmy slept with my wife.
Your wife?
My wife.
I'm so sorry.
Are you?
Yes. I'm sorry that he slept with your wife.
Why would you be sorry?
Because it's terrible that somebody would take advantage of you like that. Jimmy was a good friend of yours, wasn't he?
He was.
So I can't believe he betrayed you like that.
I can't think of good questions that would like put you in a corner.
Jury is way more complicated than I thought.
Will you answer the next question with a yes or no?
Maybe.
You can't say maybe.
Why can't I say maybe?
That's a lie.
What? That wasn't a lie. I asked why.
No. Like you were saying maybe was a lie. We deal in absolutes in this universe.
No, it's not. I said maybe. You asked me a yes or no question. I might answer maybe.
Is this you in this footage of Jimmy getting murdered?
Maybe.
Dude, maybe it's the most incriminating thing you can say. Because who's going to say maybe to that? Like, dude, lawyers in this universe are...
without reason of... Fuck. What's the word? What is it? Like,
reasonable doubt?
Yeah, without reasonable doubt, bro.
Dude, but that doesn't exist in this universe because literally you're just like, if you say maybe, we're instantly getting you guilty.
All right, then no, it wasn't me.
That's a lie, though.
You don't know that.
But you can't lie.
But I don't know that that's me.
You do know it's you, though.
What if I don't?
Because it's a video of you killing a person.
All right. Okay, so maybe it was me.
Again, maybe is incriminating. Maybe is a yes in this universe.
Maybe is incriminating, but it's not yes.
You're right. But it's still incriminating. So, like, if you say maybe, the entire jury is going to be
then go on it. Why do you say maybe, you should say?
Okay, why do you say maybe?
Why are you asking me if it's maybe?
Because signs point to you doing it.
Well, signs also point to other people doing it.
They do not.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. You're the only suspect in this murder investigation. We have a video here of you killing the person.
No murder case is this cut and dry.
In our universe,
it could have been you.
We've questioned everyone else.
It could have been any. It could have been anybody in this courtroom right now.
we questioned everyone in the area who could have done it, and they all said no.
But it still could have been them.
No, they cannot lie.
Yeah, but technically it could have been them.
It literally couldn't have.
Why not?
Because if they said no, they are telling the truth.
Oh, yeah.
Because they can't lie.
So what if it's somebody outside this area?
It's not.
Why not?
Because we have video evidence of the man getting murdered at a certain time, and within a given time to leave that area.
So what if he slept? What if he like went and stayed with some person that was in the area, then left the next morning? Okay, jury, tell me. You know, I'm going to say it right now. The person who was allegedly murdered is going to walk through that fucking door in 5 seconds. 1, 4,
Sir, can you please
3,
step through these doors?
2, 1.
Wait.
Look.
But you just lied.
You just looked.
But you lied, Jacob. Jacob, you're lying when you say that.
I said he could have.
Okay, I hate you know, this is the thing. Evil people would be like this, though, and we would know instantly.
In fairness, Seth, like, you are not giving me any leeway to work around this. Like, this is not okay.
What do you mean leeway?
Like, how would you interview every person in the area?
I'm a good lawyer.
The lawyers don't investigate every person in a fucking 50-mile radius.
In this universe.
Okay, but in fairness, did you look towards the entrance?
No.
Okay, somebody in the jury probably did.
I'm not gonna play the jury and this. Okay, this is
so. In fairness, so the jury was that
Jacob,
means there's a reasonable doubt.
You win. I give it to you. Can we move to the next hypothetical?
No, because it's a 1-win.
You did. You won. We can't. We don't have evidence he killed
I feel like
anyone.
you're winning. You're lying.
No
Are
evidence
you lying?
that he killed anyone. He's let go free.
If you're
as long as he says right now, if he will murder, will you murder anyone else, sir?
Maybe.
We can't let you go until you say no.
I said maybe.
We can't let you go until you say no.
Why would you ask that?
To make sure that you say no, then you wouldn't be lying.
Well, like, you might murder somebody. What if it's in self-defense?
I would never murder someone, even in self-defense.
Then you're okay, so somebody just raped your wife, and you're just like, well, okay.
Whoa. That's a touchy word. I have to beep that out.
So you're cool about that, though?
I mean, no, I wouldn't be. But I also wouldn't.
But you just let it happen, right?
Yes.
I
can't lie in this universe.
Base. Okay, in that case, then maybe.
No, you can't say maybe.
I just said maybe.
No,
you said no in a circumstance that I would kill somebody.
Again, boom, there, you're arrested in jail.
Wait, no, I'm not, because it was self-defense.
There is no self-defense in this universe, dude.
What? Why not?
Because
why wouldn't there be self-defense?
Everyone makes their intent. Everyone like can't lie.
So
you could like walk down an alleyway and be like, "Are you gonna murder me?"
And they could say yes, and then murder you, and then you would murder them back.
Then you just don't go down that alleyway.
You really think so? There's a guy that has a gun, and he's like, and you ask him, "Are you going to murder me?" And then they say yes, and you think you get away fast enough that they won't shoot you.
Yes.
Bam! No, you were wrong.
I wasn't wrong. I can't lie.
You thought that you were fast enough. You just weren't.
Okay, again, can we move on? This is too long. This is like the longest.
No, I am so dedicated towards this right now.
There's nothing even to be dedicated to.
Because I might murder somebody.
Well, then you're in jail for the rest of your life.
Because I said no. Everybody should say maybe, because nobody can say for certain that they wouldn't kill somebody.
No.
Nobody can.
If we lock up everyone who says maybe or yes, then there'll be no potential for it.
So the only people that be left are people that will say like,
"No, I won't."
Yeah, I might kill somebody in self-defense.
No, it's the people who say no, I wouldn't.
So the only people that'd be around are the people that would say, well, somebody could do the bad thing to my wife.
I guess when you turn 18, we just ask you if you have the capacity to murder someone for fun, and if they say, then you have to answer yes or no. You can't answer maybe.
Oh, well, that's easy. Like, would you murder somebody for fun? No, I'm done.
Okay, would you murder someone in a non-self-defense scenario? No. Yes or no? No? Okay, you're free to go. And self-defense is very clearly defined because, again, no one can lie. You can't lie and say it was self-defense if it wasn't self-defense.
There we go. So I win.
You already won. I gave it to you.
I know.
I literally, like, silver platter, like, handed it to you. Like, here you go, sir.
It wasn't satisfactory.
Victory. It doesn't matter if it's satisfactory. We're doing a podcast.
If you were reincarnated as an animal based on your personality, what animal would you think would come back as?
Alien.
You know what? Fair enough. I come back as a snake.
Yep. You'd be a like an anaconda.
That'd be huge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, this is great. If somebody offered you $10,000 every time they punch you in the face, how many times would you want to be hit?
Until I died.
What? No, you wouldn't. All right, let's restart that one.
No.
Okay, no, because we got to think about this. Like, okay, how strong are they?
Well, that's the big question. Who's doing the punching?
Like, how strong are they, like, punching in the face?
Yeah, exactly. Who is doing the punching? That's the big question. Because, like, if it's like a scrawny, weak dude, as many times as he could.
Well, no, because even a scrawny, weak dude, there'd be a point that you'd be like, okay, please stop.
How much? If you take 1 million divided by 10,000,
1,000.
What would that be? Would it be 1,000 times?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd let him hit me 1,000 times. Maybe like over the course of a year.
You can die if this guy, like, keeps punching you,
Yeah, and then he'll go to jail.
Well, I mean, Oh, Seth. Okay. I just found the answer to this question.
Okay, he hit me with it.
All right, so we say he can punch us 10 times. That probably won't kill us. The cops come. We sue him for assault.
He punches us in the face in court. We get another 10K.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, okay, so he's like, I'll pay you $10,000 every time I punch you in the face.
$1,000.
So, okay, 10,000. Fuck you. They do that 10 times. We already have 100,000, and then the cops come because that's fucking illegal.
Mm-hmm. That's assault.
And we're like, and then they arrest him, and then we sue him for however much money we want after that.
Fair. I mean, but how much assault? How much money are you really gonna get for assault? Like, is he paying out of pocket, or is this like a genie situation?
Suing someone for assault.
Google. I mean, okay, I guess you can Google. I thought you were gonna like Google the question and then suing someone. How much? I mean, again, I think a good like. I think a good 100 times. He's not gonna. His hand will hurt.
100 times.
Yeah, give me 100. Give me a.
I could kill somebody by punching him 100 times, hands down.
I mean, yeah, but how hard is he hitting?
I imagine not light.
But again, he's gonna get weak and tired too.
That's true. So, like, by the end of it, he's gonna be like,
yeah, and then I'd take all that money, pay for a really nice hospital, get a nose job, and then set up my family for like the rest of my life.
And it also doesn't say that we can't defend ourselves.
I mean, ooh.
So, like, put our arms in front of our face and shit.
Well, it does have to be a connecting punch to the face, though, I'm pretty sure.
Every time they punch you in the face. Yeah, probably. Okay, fair enough.
But what's the face?
I would take anything above, like, the collarbone.
Yeah, like, I mean, he could punch me in, like, the fucking, like, neck.
Well, also, it's like, every time they punch you in the face, you're like, okay, 100 times. and they go to punch you, you put your hands up and it like just hits your shins and they're like, ow, that hurt. And I'm like, yeah, that hurt me too. That sucks. But they still have to punch you 100 more times.
Oh, you could tire them out first. Yeah. Yep. Like, you can punch me in the face 100 times, but only after you punch this punching bag 1,000,000 times.
It's like you can punch me as many times as you want in the face. I will be behind this punching bag the entire time, though.
You know, maybe I can get them in on it. Be like, hey, dude, do you want like 5K of this? Just like do a gentle punch, like just enough to qualify.
So you're saying bribe this motherfucker?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he could say no because he is the one giving me the money. Or it's spawning from him. He's definitely,
that's the question.
A genie. This is a genie.
I would assume that's just kind of. I assume he already has the money.
No. This is a genie, dude. Like, we're gonna inflate the economy. Like, this is gonna hurt inflation.
Well, see, here's the thing. Every time you punch me in the face, it's like.
Does it have to be all in a row? Can I be like, can you punch me in the face once a month for the rest of my life? That's passive.
See, this is on them for not. This is on them for not specifying.
You know what? 100 times. Move to the next question. I'd live. Yeah, give me something juicy. Give me something like special. I want a wet question.
If you could choose any job to be replaced by robots, what job would you make obsolete?
Ooh,
janitors, because I hate janitors.
No, I like janitors. Can be fun and quirky, and like give you really good advice.
Fine, I'll find some other people I hate.
Now I was gonna say, like, I mean, well, you could do a job that's like dangerous and like save.
No,
lives.
I'm thinking about the people I hate.
I don't really hate any specific group of people working in any specific amount of jobs.
Corrections officers.
You do hate those people.
No, I mean, no, they were fine. I don't know why I wanted all my friends to be replaced by robots. Inmates. There we go.
Those aren't jobs. That's not a job.
Well, okay, but all the jobs in the prison be replaced by robots because then
prisoners wouldn't be able to do anything.
Then all the chomos.
Whoa.
All the chomos don't get jobs.
This is not a good topic for like day one of podcasts.
They need to know what they're getting into.
I mean, they do. But let's think of like real jobs. I mean, like, what if we just replaced like, I mean, the obvious would be like the already jobs we're replacing, like
the IRS.
Ooh, oh my god, no, actually, that'd be so scary. Like IRS, that's like AI.
They'd be too efficient at their jobs at that point.
Politicians, government.
No, they'd be too efficient. That'd be horrifying.
No, they would be so well at doing their jobs.
They'd be even better at being corrupt.
But no, they wouldn't be corrupt.
Why not?
That's not part of the job. It'd be it would literally be
okay, I don't know about that, Seth.
It'd literally be an unbiased leader. Which could be very dangerous, sure. But I feel like for the most part, we're already in a dangerous situation with these biased leaders. Like Big Oil and all these places that are like funding these politicians wouldn't have any power
Cashiers.
Ooh, yeah, cashiers. Yeah. Oh, well, we kind of do that self-checkout, though. That's just self-checkout.
Yeah, exactly. It's all self-checkout.
Dude, I don't like self-checkout. I like when there's a person there, like, scanning my groceries. It makes it feel more real.
Yeah, but, like, also, like, what if it was just self-checkout?
Or, ooh, how about, what's the just artists. No more real art.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my God. Podcasters.
Oh, yes. Finally, I can retire.
Yes, that is a funny one, Jacob.
Oh, that was terrible.
Come on. Everyone knew it was coming.
All right. Let me find another one.
Who didn't know that was when I said podcasts would be replaced by robots, I wasn't instantly going to do like a little robot.
Yeah, that's what made it not funny.
Well, it doesn't. Not every bit is funny.
How would you change how would you change how you acted if you knew 100% the world was a simulation?
No way. No change.
Really?
I mean, okay. So if you find out it's a simulation, like and nothing changes around you, then nothing really has changed. you're still you living the same life that you've always have been living, and like you have no means to like break free of the simulation that you know of. You just now know that you're in one. Nothing changes, man.
Yeah, well, but like, what if you like?
You're still you, and like all your friends are still them. You're just like now in a simulation. It doesn't change how you feel and how you act and how like you experience
Fine.
reality.
What would be the first thing? What would be the first few things that you would try if you found out you were completely impervious to physical harm?
Ooh, like a backflip.
Really? That's the first one?
Well, because I feel like I'd hurt myself a lot with a backflip.
Well, yeah, but you were impervious to that harm.
Well, exactly. So I just do a backflip.
Yeah, in fairness, like, I guess it would take a lot of time to get to like the Empire State Building or something.
Yeah, like I mean, like it says impervious to harm, but not damage.
Okay, fine. The first few things would be like I would go out and I'd like I don't know, throw myself on a train. I'd be like fine.
Is this like
that
is
sucks.
this like any hurt? Like, could I like stare at the sun?
Physical harm. Oh my, Seth, you're a fucking genius. We could look at an eclipse without any repercussions.
Well, again, but like, is my eyes gonna be damaged, or is that physical harm?
Yes, that's physical harm.
Okay. I mean, well, like, so I could like stab myself in the leg and it wouldn't bleed, or like, am I gonna bleed and then it'd be fine, or the knife just bend?
I would say the knife and thigh, and then it'd be fine.
Okay, I'd probably like use it to like touch hot things.
Really?
Like, I hate putting on oven mitts when I'm cooking. I just want to grab that fucking pan.
You just. That's.
You would never,
awesome.
dude. You know how like inefficient like tongs are for like food and like spatulas? You could just use your bare hands.
Cooking would be so much easier, huh?
Ooh, oh my god, I'd like upshave against the grain of my beard and without like caring about cutting myself.
I would kiss my roommate.
Hey Jacob, I don't think what physical harm like comes from that.
Wait, there isn't?
No.
1 second.
All right, everyone, let's take a quick little break while Jacob goes to kiss his roommate. I guess we'll just wait till he gets back. I mean, there's a lot of things that you could do. Ooh, like I just like start eating glass. Just like putting glass in my mouth. Like, I want to just like try different.
Seth, I got some glass right now. I think we'll try to eat it.
Dude, you know you can eat glass?
No.
Dude, I'm going to name drop him, but like the one twin who went to our high school, Christian.
Yeah.
I was literally working with him like one of my first jobs ever. And he's like, do you know you can eat glass? And I'm like, what? You're messing with me. He's like, no, you can eat glass. And then he like literally like, there's a broken glass. I watched it break. He takes a piece of it. He shatters it more. So there's a small little like bead size piece, puts it in his fucking mouth and chews it and then swallows it. Delicious. And like, I swear to God, I thought it was like ice or something. No. Dude literally was like, yeah, if you just crush the glass down enough with your teeth into like sand texture, you can just swallow it. He's like, but only with really small pieces of glass. And I'm like,
that's
what?
What the fuck did you just... Okay.
Literally, it was so crazy. I was literally like, we were both dishwashers at the time. And I'm like, you just ate glass in front of me. I imagine, dude's gonna come on the podcast and be like, dude, you're so gullible. That was ice. But dude, I watched him grab the broken glass and like break it more. Okay. Like it was insane. And he just eats glass. So you can eat glass. You can eat it. If you know how to.
Noted.
I imagine it's like swallowing swords. Like if you know how to swallow a sword, you're not gonna cut yourself. If you know how to eat glass, you can eat glass.
Okay.
You know, and that's horrifying. Honest to God.
All right, so you know how we wanted to make an ending to this podcast?
Yeah.
How can we end it here? Because I'm horrified.
You're horrified?
Anyways, thank you guys for coming to the If Podcast. The podcast where we answer the questions that you are not able to answer. I am your co-host, Jacob.
And I am your host, Seth.
And I hope y'all have a great day.
And keep asking, what if? And if you want your questions answered, your hypothetical answered by both me and Jacob, please send them in. There will be an email either in the description of the video you're watching at or in the description of whatever podcast format you are watching this on.